So, I've got a couple things I want to run by you in this video. Fireball Run, Amazon Prime series. You guys remember the old movie where everybody gets in like Ferraris and all these super fast cars? They start in New York and like who gets to LA first, and it was chicks not wearing a lot in really hot cars. Cannonball Run. They took this concept from Cannonball Run, made it Fireball Run. It is not a race, we can't say race. What it is an adventure. We have a bunch of teams, everybody gets together, and we all get into various cars. I was driving a souped up Lexus covered in an autismpower.org sponsored car because I sit on the board for autismpower.org. We started in Wisconsin, went all the way to Grand Rapids, Michigan, driving the speed limit the entire way. We had a Lambo, we had McLarens, we had Ferraris. I learned that a McLaren is not a Ferrari, it's a different kind of super, hyper, amazing-ish car because that's just what we do. We don't have fast cars to drive them fast. We would not do that. Am I on fire yet? Anyway, so while driving the speed limit very carefully and following all traffic rules, I got to meet a couple of very nice police officers. It was amazing. We met on the side of the road, totally chance meeting, we bonded. Luckily, it didn't require bonding. We do these adventures and we had to go from location to location. They give you riddles. You'd get your envelope that morning at 9 a.m. at the race line, and everybody's lined up. My partner, whose name was Cord Newman, who's one of the best stuntmen, coolest dudes I've ever met, who's got like a bunch of world records in the world of stunts, fastest car crash ever on film. He was my partner. He drove my car. I think they hated me. Maybe I wasn't supposed to make it. We could talk about that later. While doing all of these, solving these riddles, the first person to get across the finish line at the end of each day, having completed the most riddles, gets the most points. I mean, we did all kinds of super cool stuff that you don't get to do every day. And we got to hold historical artifacts that you just, and if you do, it's in a glass case. And we got to be like, here it is in my hands. We got to fly planes, I got the drag race cars, well, my partner got the drag race cars, and they told me right when I got there, they're like, there is no chance that you were going to win this race. And I was like, why? They said, because you're gonna have a film crew following you around the entire time, and you're gonna have to turn around and reshoot it from this side and that side, and all of these different sides. So I figured out on day one, as I was pulling into my first location and 8 cars were already pulling out, they weren't kidding. I don't think my team came in dead last, but we definitely were not close to winning. The other amazing thing about this entire race and all of the archaeological finds and cool historical stuff we got to do was that each team was assigned a missing child. My missing child I had all over my social media, and the point was, while we were driving these 2,000 miles in 8 days, is we would pass out flyers with our missing child. Everywhere we went, we were paper in the world, malls, paper cars. I know everybody hates getting a car papered, but this was missing kids, man. If you don't have a soft spot in your heart for that, then you can tune out, deuces. And the hopes that exposure, everyone's like, well, I don't recognize that kid, and then they go to throw it away. Well, that's not the ticket, because most of the time when these kids are found, they are found because somebody takes the picture, puts it up on their social media, and then it gets shared 5 times and somebody else down the line goes, I saw that kid last week. It's a big deal. Check out fireballrun.com. I was on Team 93 and our race was called Big Country. Are we done yet? I haven't even got started. More coffee? No, I just peed a lot. We don't want to do that. The caffeine, the whole in-out thing. I will be back in a minute with part 2 of 355,000. All right? Gotta pee.
If you like the videos that we've done, like it, subscribe to it, comment. We can comment back. We'll be there.
Yeah,
we're like warriors on the keyboard. What keyboard warriors? What are they called?
Keyboard. They're the angry ones.
Oh, we're not angry.
No,
we're the nice ones.
A little weird.
Keyboard lovers. I mean, you might say.
A little weird, but there's no. There's, we just. Sometimes we should just stop. So just like and follow.
Not in that way.
Yeah, it's
just like it.
Can we cut? Somebody's cut.